Hi, this is part 21 of the videos I've been doing on memories or memory lane. Anyway, this first video that you're going to see, I'm just going to get right straight to it this time. I have shared a lot of information in the last video, in my daily, what I call the daily Twitter vlog, daily vlog. I have shared a lot of information about what's going on. I got my car back today. I went to physical therapy. I'm going to eat a yummy sandwich from Publix tonight. Hummus and avocado. It's the Greek. Got it yesterday. Got another half left. I will definitely be going back to Publix for another one of those sandwiches. My apologies for shaking the phone. Anyway, been having... And on the subject of physical therapy, I've been having some issues, of course, with my arm going numb. But, of course, I also hold my phone. But I also have regular numbness, too. So, but anyway, not overly bad, but it's there. And I need to get a tripod for my phone or something to prop my phone. Anyway, don't know. Got to do something. Anyway, but I'm going to jump right into it. This first vlog is 4 minutes. It is very long. My apologies. It is very long. It's a 4-minute video put to music, and all the pictures and everything were all done and all taken on Lake Hartwell in South Carolina and Georgia. I want to say they were taken this past year around February or March, but I don't think they were. I think they were taken maybe about a year ago. But I'm not 100% positive. Anyway, like I said, this first video, it's very long, put to music, kind of creepy music. I do have no clue why I added creepy music or kind of sad music. I don't want to say creepy music, but sad music to Lake Hartwell. It's a beautiful lake. Anyway, went back again. I've been many times because it's not that far from Asheville, North Carolina. Anyway, but that said, and as if you're not familiar, some may be familiar, some may not be, I have a seasonal house in Asheville, North Carolina. Anyway, and then I live, my actual home is a boat, an Adventure Craft 2800 on the Outer Banks. I also have a studio shed out there, lots of land at my disposal. Anyway, and that's a whole other video. That's a whole other story for another video. But this is Lake Hartwell. The music, I don't even know why I made it so long. But anyway, the first video is Lake Hartwell in South Carolina and Georgia. This second video was taken last year in Virginia. That was my trip that I took down US Highway 11 from where I picked it up, probably in Tennessee, and traveled all the way to Pennsylvania. This third video was taken, I want to say, in Virginia at an overlook. Could have been Tennessee. It's been a while since I did it, so I'm not really sure where I took the pictures or the video, etc. I'm not sure. This next video was taken about 5, maybe 6 years ago when I went to California. The pictures themselves were taken. One was taken in Moss Point, Mississippi. The other was the Louisiana welcome sign there at the rest area at, I guess, before you get to Slidell, Louisiana, going down Interstate 10. That was the year that I drove my 2006 Ford Taurus, and that's the car that was in the shop for 8 months last year. Really been problematic. It's the one that we're going to pick up a battery cable tomorrow and try to see. It's got a split battery cable, see if replace that, get it inspected, registered, see what's going on, see what we can do. Anyway, that's the car I drove, and at that time it only had 72,000. That was about 5 years ago. We drove it I drove it, not we. I took off, went down to Florida, picked up Interstate 10, and drove it all the way to California. Along the way, of course, I took a lot of pictures and had no issues, at least not with the car. And just a very, very enjoyable time. In fact, there's going to be another video that's upcoming where I went out to Death Valley National Park in California. The next video is a sunset. Now, I'm not really sure where that was taken. I did a couple this year that were absolutely gorgeous. One was in Lawrence, South Carolina. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't think that one's it. I may have done another one on Lake Hartwell. I'm not too familiar, don't know. I also did an absolutely gorgeous sunset in Liberty Hill, South Carolina. And I did a video on that about how it was. It's not, I don't call it haunted, but I did have a very strange experience there, and I did talk about that in a much earlier video a few months ago. The next two videos were taken at graveyards in probably South Carolina, most likely. South Carolina, Georgia. I take a lot of pictures in cemeteries and graveyards in Georgia and South Carolina. Anyway, these two particular ones have, I guess, had probably a lot of statues, and I love to photograph statues. I love to photograph the trees, especially in beautiful cemeteries and graveyards. This next video was taken in South Carolina, although I know it was in South Carolina, but I'm not sure exactly where. This next video is another graveyard taken in South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken, down near Table Rock, South Carolina, and I turned it to black and white. This next video is a big chicken statue that I took probably about I want to say 5 years ago, maybe, down near Piedmont, South Carolina. It's in front of a restaurant, and it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. This next video was taken at the Oconaluftee Islands Park in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. This next video, or the next two videos rather, were taken in South Carolina, near Sumter, South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken, this year in March, when I was in Sumter. I'm thinking March. Anyway, I'm using a different app. I'm a little iffy. I'm a little off kilter because I'm using a different app. I tried 3 different apps, and the Beautycam app, which I normally use all the time, and for some reason it just didn't do very well. I'm not sure what that's about. It was at like a green flash in the background. And then another one, tried Bloom app and Sweet Selfie. They all did that. But anyways, these 2 videos were taken. There's a lake there near Sumter, South Carolina. I don't know. It's more like a pond rather than a lake. Anyway, and that's where the video and the pictures were taken. This next video is just of a road or a highway, and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, wow, I have no idea where that was taken. It was late in the evening. I want to say Oklahoma. I think it was taken probably about 4 years ago in Oklahoma, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, it's a dark, foggy kind of day. It was later in the evening, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about Oklahoma, but I'm pretty sure it was out west someplace. Anyway, it's a very foggy, a lake day. Beautiful pictures, though. This last video is of a plant, or leaves rather, on a plant. That is one of my favorite things. I know I've talked about it in other videos, but it's one of my favorite things to photograph. Plants. I love to photograph plants, especially the ones with the bigger leaves. Just plants, trees, that kind of thing in general, especially trees without leaves that are dormant for the winter. And I wasn't always into nature pictures, but I am now. Definitely, I am now. Okay, I'm going to conclude this video. It is already 6:30. It's getting kind of, I don't want to say late, but I need to get home now. I've been sitting out here in front of the Dollar Tree doing my videos, and now it's time to go home. Anyway, this was part 21 of the videos I've been doing on memory lane. There's not going to be that many more of these videos that I'm going to do, at least not where I'm all over the map in the videos and the pictures. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to keep that up. But I may do a few here and there. But I had like 161 videos stored on my phone, which I really, I don't want to delete. I want to get rid of, because this was the whole idea. I wanted to do the memory and the memory lane, kind of get the memories out of my head, get the stuff out of my head, if that makes sense. Anyway, I guess for me it's all part of a healing process. Not sure what that's about, just going back over some of the stuff I've done, I've seen, and I've been to many, many places. I have been to every state in the United States except for like 4 or 5. So I've been to a lot of places. I have not been to New Jersey, Connecticut, let's see, New Jersey, Connecticut, Hawaii, Alaska, Massachusetts. I think that's about it. I've been to New York, been to Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, California, out west, Louisiana, Texas. I've been all over. Born and raised in Florida. So I've been a lot of places. Anyway, so again, I apologize. I've had some issues with breathing, and I don't know if it, I don't know. I know part of the issues, I think, come from my back. I also need to get something to put my phone on, like a tripod. Also, I had COVID last year. So anyways, all that together, don't know. Anyway, and that makes me sometimes breathe a lot or breathe a little harder, and I hate to do that in the videos, but I don't want to stop the video and restart. So I just do my thing and keep going. Anyway, so I'm going to end this video now. It is time for me to go home. Like I said, I'm here at Dollar Tree. I didn't even make it in to get my folder, but I'll do that later. Anyway, so I'm headed home. My ex-husband, he's going to be wondering where the heck I am. He's probably asleep, though. Maybe. I don't know. I know he's not been feeling well. He's having a lot of dental issues, which is not affecting his attitude, and he's not being as nice as he should be. He has been kind of being a little snotty, pretty snotty lately. Just saying, saying stuff, saying I've changed, etc., etc. Anyway, that's another story for another video. Right now, I'm going to get going, and I hope everyone has a good week, and God bless. Peace.